Well, I'm on the home stretch. We are clearing off the desk in our last video, I think. Geez, I feel like I might have 3 of these haberdashery embellishment miscellany videos for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What are you doing here? You are watching a haul from a variety of antique stores, thrift stores, auctions, and such that I have collected over the last month or two. And it's time for them to all get put away. And so we're just going to get right on into it. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Angela, the Traveling Crafter. And if you are returning, thanks for being here as always. I appreciate y'all very much. So what do I have? Well, first of all, I just picked these up at my go-to thrift store. I was running very low on dominoes, and I love to use these as dangles. I have, I think, when I had Etsy, I used to have some digitals that I would put on the back of these as well, but Google them on Etsy. Or look on Etsy if you want to do something like that. I have some videos on this, but I want to make these into dangles. So I liked these because they had bright colors and they were compact and all nice and neat in this little set of 55, which there's only 54. So that is going to go into my little cubbies in the other room. Let's put that aside for a second. I also picked up the one thrift store I go to has a lot of book covers, and this is the only one I got that day because I think this will be cool for a project I'm working on. I have a couple things that I bought specifically for that, including these, which I paid way too much money for. I peeled off a sticker and to see, because I was like, why are these so expensive? These are end papers from antique books. So, it looked like somebody had these in their like antique shop, but I have a project in mind for these. And so they were all nice and neat in here. So I did pick them up. This one has this one's got gold on it. But like I said, I paid way too much for them. So, you know, there was that, but they are gorgeous. This one's kind of got the iridescent gold on it too. And another one of those. So I picked all of those up, as well as a few other things that I'll be using for the project, including that book cover. And then, let's go through this really quick because it's pretty easy. I found some Republic Airlines new, not even opened cards that will go in my little collection of airline paraphernalia. These were from the Lighthouse. These were 2 note cards, and she, you know, I'd never been in there, so she had a box sitting there, and I was like, oh, those are cute. And so I opened it up and I went to go get these. She's like, oh, we haven't processed those yet. But by the time I left, she had processed them. I said, okay, I saw some mice and strawberries. If you get to process it before I leave, will you pull those out for me? And she did. She was so sweet. But then these were also in there, so I picked those up as well. They're just some vintage. Are these Hallmark? Tender Thoughts cards. These are just some stationery pages that were in. There was a stationery box, and I didn't keep everything that was in there, but I did keep those. I did pick up. Well, this is awfully cute, right? But I always pick these up when I can find them, and they always have the beautiful envelopes. And so I love to make envelope and greeting card journals out of these. So these are some of them. I've sold a lot of these on my live sales as well. But I just like to have these because I think they make cool journals. Oops. So I just picked up a few of these. These were also from that Lighthouse. Cute, cute, cute. So that was all the little, well, I don't know if it was all the stationery, but it was some of the stationery. Let's see. Oh, I also have a mystery bag to show you. I've never done a mystery bag, and I did pick one up, so we'll see what it's all about. This is just, I've got to sort through these, but these are from a variety of places. I loved these. The kids are reading the either Montgomery Ward's or Sears catalog. Just think Christmas. I loved those. This I gotta send to somebody. Douglas Doolittle typed 50 words in under a minute. Good job. Good job. I think these are all, no, they're not. There's Season's Greetings. You know, I collect those. There's Camp. There's a cute little cowboy. Somebody on the Jungle Gym or on the swing set. I loved these. Cute. Oh, and these I found. These are from a dental office, so that was cool. Hey, baby. Look at that. Cute little baby. So these I'll put, I need to sort through them because some of them are with a theme, and then the other ones I'll just put to use Christmas. These are all horsies. I think I had a bunch of these. I put these in some bundles as well. There's some more of the, I showed these on another video, but little office work, I think these would be cute. More Christmas, office, more babies reading the catalogs. I thought those are just precious. Christmas, do you remember those fireplaces, the cardboard fireplaces? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Birthday, very pretty lady. Little beach. I kept that one because I thought it would be kind of cute if I did something, or to pop this in with one of those paintbrushes at the lake for a little display, you know, lakey pictures. And then what's all this about? Oh, these are all more. Oh, look at that. These are school class pictures. These are postcards. I thought these would be cool for some, to tuck in as journal cards for farm journals. Little birthday. I always like the ones where they're sitting around the table too, having dinner. And so those are what I kept. And then this, I've had this one, I think, for quite a while. Does it say a year? No. Maybe it will on one of these pages. But I just love these. These are all kind of farm-esque, and these are gorgeous. So some of these I think I will use for digitals because they're just so unique. Really cool photos. I did get this roll for 49 cents. This award goes to it's not old. It's probably came from Oriental Trading or Temu or Amazon, but I thought it was kind of fun. And then I did get, and I'll show you what I made because I promised you in one of the last videos. Here, let me show you what I got. There was some sewing notions and such, and I put most of it into mystery bundles, or mystery boxes. But I did keep a couple of things. This is seam binding. This is the softest seam binding I have ever felt. It's rayon taffeta. Some shoulder straps for your brasiers. Some needles. There's this little thing. These little goodies. And the reason I'm showing you this now is because I made something. Hook and eye closures. These I think we can use for something. All right, so then, and then some more hook and eyes. But these are cool. They're name tapes. So I think what they were intended is to put into your clothing so that if you send it to the to get laundered, it wouldn't get lost. So it's Betty Mitchell and Pat Mitchell. Pat must have went to the laundry more because she used a lot of hers. But when I got those, I also told you in a previous video, I had these Wallies, these teacups, and this one sheet of French music that was in blue. So I made a few things out of those, and so I've got a little tag, and then this was just literally, it's from a beginner block. It's not old, but it's just the end salvage piece. So I cut that and put it on for the back side and made that one out of that. And then this was one of the pieces that was in here. And I just stuck this on with a piece of Pat Mitchell's tape, and then this little tag on here with some of that seam binding. And then this one, I was going to make it into a belly band, but now I think I'll just use it as a page because it's got some really nice wallpaper on it. But just a couple little things I made I thought I would show you since I just used those. Let's do some fabric. I got 3 pieces of fabric. Let's take this out. This was $1.50. And I think it's buttons, I hope. This was from the Overflow thrift store. Now, I'll tell you what. At the time of this recording, they look like buttons. It kind of looks like candy, too, doesn't it? The thrift store that I love will be getting in some... they got their donation in from the Quilters Guild, who has their annual sale. And so, at the time of this recording, next week I will be going to check it out. I loved this. Now, I think this would be cool for interiors. I think that's actually what it's for, but pre-shrunk, average, let's see, who's it by? I don't know how old this is. A screen print color styled with DuPont Cerilux Fast Color. So DuPont, you know, DuPont Corporation, they must have done some color fast fabrics. So we got those 2. And then the last one I got is, it's kind of flannelly. And this is from, and I normally don't, I haven't been buying fabric, but hang on, let me get the rubber band off there. I really like this, and I think some of you will too. And it's a big piece. It didn't have, did it say what size it was? No, but it's at least a yard or more. And oh, look at this. Here, let's just cut this little piece off. Look at that. I might have to use that for something. I don't like these random little pieces, but where's the rest of that? We'll use that for something. Is there more of that on the end? Or did they use it all? Looks like there's just that little, maybe just that little chunk. Well, that's a bummer, but still, it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's kind of flannelly, but it reminds me a little bit of kind of calico, kind of Cranston-ish, but it's not. It's very soft. So that was the fabric I got. And then you are going to go up there for a project. I got my work cut out ahead of me. Let's move this aside. Let me make room here. Let's go through this little stack because it's things that I'll use for the school days journals as well. Most of it anyway. I picked up some, oh, you can't see this. Let's see if I can get the sticker off of it. Sorta. Not really. Some felt little pieces by Pebbles. So there's cupcakes and hearts. There's hearts and flowers. I guess you can see those okay. And is there any more? Oh yeah, one more. And then ladybugs and flowers, and this looks like wedding-ish. But they came in bundles together, so I picked those up because I love those felt flowers. I got 2 packs of vintage stretch gift tie packaging. I love this. And I think this would make a cute binding for a journal, for a Midori journal. I think you can make it work. I think I can. I did pick up this little Le Chic fashion accessory. So this would have been, would go like on a lapel or on a sleeve or as the buttons. But they're 2 little buttons and then they, you know what I mean. Very nautical. So we'll use that for something in a nautical journal. These, I was like, oh, I do not want to pay $1 for these, but they looked like fun, and I did not open them up, so now we're going to open them up. Probably not old, I don't know. They feel like the 90s, if a 90s has a feel. I just thought they could be kind of fun. Where's the placement? Okay, hang on. But for $1, you can play with this. All right, so there's this little one, this little baby ruffle, and then the big mama, the big kahuna ruffle. So that's in that one. And then this one is just this big ruffle. It's very silky. But I thought these could be kind of fun. I don't know how I'm going to use them. Haven't thought that through yet, but couldn't leave them behind. Okay. These were all at the Overflow gift store. And so these, I showed one set of these that I got from another thrift store for preschool or something like that. But these are for like each grade. And not that I really care about the grades, but I just like them for all of the school days kind of things. For $1.50, I thought, why not? They're recollections and they're super cute. So I picked those up. Somebody probably bought them to do a scrapbook for their kiddo or grandkiddo and never got around to it. So I did pick up a box of vintage flashcards because, you know, I can never resist. So I don't think I'm going to keep this box. I usually do, but it's in pretty bad shape and it's not very pretty. So it's going to the garbage. But I use these to put in bundles. I obviously put them in a lot of my journals, make tags, make all kinds of things. So they were nice and patinaed, and so I picked those up. I also picked up, this was at a different, we're going to take this out because I don't know what this is all about. These are matchbooks, and they must have been in a, they were $2.25. I don't know if they were, no, it said 16 match covers for $2.25 at one point at a antique store. But these were at a thrift store, and I don't honestly remember how much she charged me, but maybe too much if I can't get, I can't imagine very much because they're very reasonable at that particular thrift store. Goodness gracious. But I don't have any matchbooks, and I wonder if the matches are in it. Sorry, you guys. Oh, that was painful. Well, they smell like matches. You can do better at Baker's Son's Supermarkets. Flaskowski's Buy Right Liquors in Nebraska. Falls City. Farmer's Elevation in Syracuse, Nebraska. That's where Dave used to have a dental office there. This is from Rossford, Ohio. Let's just see. Do they have? This one does not have matches in them, but they smell like a sulfur. Is it sulfur? Hotel Pathfinder in Fremont, Nebraska. Well, that's kind of funny because I got these way up in North Iowa, but high school at home, Winston's Smoky Treats, Harder's Recreation, Green Colonial, Dank Aggregate. Oh, this is thank you in different languages. I thought it was like, I thought it was some kind of agricultural thing. Read, Angela. I'm going to pull this one out and put this with my school day stuff too, because that's just too cute. Put it up there for now. So I just picked those up. I thought they were kind of fun. Like I said, they weren't. See, it said booth number 103 at some point. Throw that away. Sabetha, Kansas. I don't know where that's at. Okay, what else do I have? Because we're going to do the mystery box in a second. This I thought was, well, the next two things I thought were really cool. So this is called phonetic drill cards. And so they have never been used. But I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to do like, oh yeah, here, rear, fear, shear. And then you go here, near, sear, smear, year. I guess they have been used. But I just thought these were so awesome. Now, there's not a ton of them in here. But wouldn't these make great journal pages? So you could clip them in, you know, if you had a ring bound, or you could put them in this way and then make pockets and tucks, or just let them be like that. I love these. And I don't have anything like this, so that was kind of fun. And then the last thing before we dig into our mystery box, what do you guys think? Do you think this mystery box is going to be a bust, or is it going to be, we'll probably keep this one and use it for a mystery box in the future. I meant mystery bag. They had mystery bags. Now this is this is $2 from 1940. But look at this. Or no, 1940, 1960. I have never have I ever seen a bingo game. I mean, I buy them. I pick them up whenever I can. But this one has some, it looks like they maybe put extra ones in there. I don't know. But so these are, a few of these are bigger. Like those are bigger. And I use these to make little assemblage and all kinds of other things. But I've never seen them where the markers and the shaker box is in such great shape. So I think these, I want to make assemblage out of those as well. So I had to pick these up, but look how awesome that is. And then these I used to make little dangles. So these are, you know, what you would have spun around, and it should have been in the shaker box, right? But where you went B, 3 or whatever. And then these little markers would have went in here. So I intend to keep this just like it is until well, at least keep those like that so I can make something. I don't want the plastic, not that I couldn't replace it, but I don't want it to get ruined. That's going to be fun. And then last but not least is the finale. Now, it was $3.50 for this. I don't have high expectations, but $3.50 for some summer rubber stamps. So let's open this up and see what is inside. Oops, we're just going to cut this open. I have never have I ever bought a mystery bag from a thrift store. Oh gosh. Okay. There is some teddy bears and what was this called? Sorry, you guys, the cleaning lady is here. It was called Summer Stamps. No, Summer Stamps? Yes, Summer Stamps. Some clouds. Some golf clubs. Some sunflowers. Ooh, that's kind of a cool medallion. Oh boy. Happy birthday. Now, like, I needed stamps. I did not. But I thought it would just be fun. The other ones didn't seem. An ice cream cone and a football. Have a warm, sunny day. That's kind of cute. So for $3.50, if you were going to... Oh, that one's cute. That would be cute for those ducky journals, for those books that I showed you, and a cute little sunshine. So, would I do it again? Probably not, but I thought it would be fun for us to open up together. So, there you have it. Friends, I thank you for joining me each and every Sunday, and sometimes in between when I do my haul videos. And I hope you appreciate all of the things. Tell me what your favorite things that you saw were. And we will talk to you next time. Until then, remember to take time to just be. Cheers.